Do you remember the thrill of stepping into those iconic stores of the 2000s, where every visit felt like a mini adventure? These weren't just places to shop. They were cultural landmarks that shaped our fondest memories and defined a generation. From trendy fashion hubs to gadget wonderlands, these stores captured the essence of an era. Get ready to travel back in time as we take a nostalgic journey through 10 iconic 2000 stores that we all miss. You won't believe what we once considered the height of cool. Number 10. Hot Topic. Hot Topic, founded in 1988 by Orv Madden, became the go-to destination for edgy, alternative fashion, and pop culture merchandise in the 2000s. Known for its distinctive black storefronts and pulsating rock music, Hot Topic was a haven for teens looking to express their individuality through band tees, punk accessories, and goth-inspired clothing. The store gained immense popularity by tapping into subcultures often overlooked by mainstream retailers. Hot Topic became a cultural landmark, offering everything from band merchandise and graphic tees to body jewelry and unique accessories. It was a place where fans of rock, punk, emo, and goth could find apparel that resonated with their identity. By the early 2000s, Hot Topic was a must-visit for anyone wanting to stand out from the crowd. The store's eclectic mix of music-inspired fashion, pop culture collectibles, and even comic book merchandise made it a one-stop shop for alternative culture enthusiasts. It wasn't just a store. It was a community hub where like-minded individuals gathered, shared interests, and discovered new music and trends. Hot Topic also supported the music scene by sponsoring tours and concerts, further solidifying its connection with the youth subculture. Despite changes in retail trends and fashion, Hot Topic remains a nostalgic emblem of 2000s teen rebellion and individuality. Which Hot Topic item did you covet the most during your teen years? Was it a band tee, a studded belt, or a piece of edgy jewelry? Let us know in the comments below. Number 9. Tower Records. Tower Records, founded in 1960 by Russell Solomon in Sacramento, California, was more than just a music store. It was a cultural phenomenon that left an indelible mark on the music world. Named after Solomon's father's drugstore, which shared a building with the Tower Theater, the first Tower Records store opened on Watt Avenue in Sacramento. By 1976, Tower Records had expanded to San Francisco and even ventured into Japan as part of MTS Incorporated. The iconic Tower Records store on Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood became a legendary destination for music fans from all corners of the globe. Whether you were a die-hard rock enthusiast, a jazz aficionado, or a pop music lover, Tower Records had something for everyone. The store was a treasure trove of CDs, vinyl records, and DVDs, offering an unparalleled selection that attracted music lovers and collectors alike. Internationally, Tower Records spread its influence to many countries, including the UK, Canada, and Japan, becoming a beloved brand known for its extensive catalog and knowledgeable staff. Stepping into a Tower Records store felt like entering a musical wonderland, where you could lose yourself for hours browsing through the latest releases and timeless classics. The store was often a hub for live performances, autograph signings, and special events, making it a vital part of the music community. Despite its fame and cultural significance, Tower Records faced financial difficulties, leading to its closure in 2006. However, the story didn't end there. Tower Records made a comeback as an online store in 2020, with plans to reopen physical locations in the future, keeping the spirit of Tower Records alive for a new generation of music lovers. Number 8. KB Toys. KB Toys, also known as KB Toys, was the go-to destination for kids and kids at heart who love to lose themselves in aisles of action figures, board games, and plush toys. Established in 1922 under the name Kaufman Brothers, it originally began as a wholesale candy store. Can you imagine walking into a store filled with candy only to have it magically transform into a wonderland of toys? That's exactly what happened in 1946 when the company shifted its focus to toys, opening its first wholesome toy store and eventually phasing out its candy operations. During the 1970s, KB Toys evolved into a prominent mall-based retailer, rebranding as KB Toy and Hobby. Remember the thrill of walking through the mall, spotting the bright red and yellow KB Toys sign, and knowing you were about to step into a treasure trove of childhood delights? By 1999, it had grown to operate 1,324 stores nationwide, becoming the second largest toy retailer in the United States. It was the era where toys weren't just products. They were the keys to endless adventures and imagination. KB Toys was synonymous with childhood magic, a place where you could find the latest must-have toys, whether it was the newest action figure from your favorite cartoon or the coolest new board game. The stores were compact, but they packed every square inch with toys that called out to be played with. It was where Saturday afternoons turned into epic quests for the perfect addition to your toy collection. Despite its success, financial difficulties led to bankruptcies in 2004 and 2008, marking the beginning of the end for this beloved retailer. On February 9, 2009, KB Toys closed its remaining 461 stores, breaking the hearts of countless toy lovers. Its assets were later acquired by Toys R Us, including its website and trademarks. Attempts to revive the brand by Strategic Marks in 2016 were thwarted by funding issues, and as of 2023, the KB Toys trademarks remain dormant. Number 7. LinensNThings. LinensNThings, founded in 1975, was the ultimate destination for anyone looking to spruce up their home with style and comfort. This popular chain of retail stores were known for its wide range of home textiles, kitchenware, and decorative items that could transform any house into a cozy, chic haven. Headquartered in Clifton, New Jersey, the company expanded its reach to operate 571 stores across nearly all U.S. states and several Canadian provinces by 2006, making it a household name in home goods. Do you remember those weekend trips to LinensNThings, wandering through aisles filled with plush towels, luxurious bedding sets, and every kitchen gadget you could dream of? Their business model focused on offering quality brand name products at competitive prices while keeping operational costs low, making it possible to find everything you needed to make your home feel uniquely yours without breaking the bank. At its peak, LinensNThings was a fierce rival to Bed Bath & Beyond in the home goods market, expanding rapidly to 176 stores by 1998 and achieving annual sales of $2.7 billion by 2005. The stores were a treasure trove for home decor enthusiasts and practical shoppers alike. You could always count on finding the perfect throw pillow or a quirky kitchen gadget to add a touch of personality to your space. However, financial challenges arose after a $1.3 billion expansion by Apollo Global Management in 2006, which burdened the company with substantial debt. Despite its popularity and wide-reaching presence, LinensNThings couldn't recover from these financial woes and filed for bankruptcy in October 2008, ultimately closing all its remaining stores. Number 6. Circuit City. Circuit City, originally named Ward's, began in 1949 when Samuel Wurtzel opened the first Ward's Company retail store in Richmond, Virginia. Initially focusing on appliances, the business soon embraced the growing market for televisions in the South. Remember when getting a new TV was a major event and those giant tube sets were the height of home entertainment? By 1984, Ward's had transformed into Circuit City, expanding its offerings to include a wide range of electronics, from the latest VCRs and camcorders to cutting-edge computers. In the 1970s, Circuit City pioneered the electronics retail industry with its superstore format, making it a tech enthusiast's paradise. Imagine walking through the aisles filled with the latest gadgets and gizmos, each promising to revolutionize your home entertainment setup. Achieving significant success, by 1987, their annual sales surpassed $1 billion. Circuit City became synonymous with tech innovation and customer service, a place where geeks and gadget lovers alike felt right at home. It was the era when you could actually go to a store, ask questions, and have a knowledgeable employee help you pick out the perfect stereo system or the latest gaming console. However, the glory days began to fade as intense competition from Best Buy challenged their market leadership. The once thriving chain faced financial difficulties and filed for bankruptcy in 2009, marking the end of an era for tech aficionados. Despite its historical significance as a hub for tech enthusiasts, Circuit City couldn't keep up with the rapidly changing retail landscape. Number 5. Borders Books and Music. Borders Books and Music, founded in 1971 by brothers Tom and Louis Borders in Ann Arbor, Michigan, began as a quaint bookstore, but soon evolved into a cultural center that shaped the literary and musical experiences of many. Nestled at 209 South State Street in Ann Arbor, where the Borders brothers attended the University of Michigan, the store quickly became a haven for book lovers, achieving the founders' goal of creating a welcoming space for enthusiasts to gather, explore, and indulge in their passions. By the 1990s, Borders had transformed into a nationwide chain, expanding its offerings to include music and movies, thereby appealing to a broader audience. The stores were more than just retail spaces. They were community hubs where people could immerse themselves in literature, discover new music, and even enjoy a cup of coffee while flipping through the latest bestsellers. Borders also operated the smaller Walden bookstores and malls, making literature accessible to an even wider audience. At its zenith, Borders boasted 511 superstores across the U.S., each known for its vast selection of books and inviting ambiance. Walking into a Borders store felt like entering a cultural sanctuary where you could lose yourself in aisles of novels, nonfiction, and everything in between. The stores frequently hosted author readings, book signings, and live music events, fostering a sense of community and connection among patrons. However, despite its initial success and widespread popularity, Borders faced financial difficulties as the digital age transformed the retail landscape. In 2011, Borders filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and began the heart-wrenching process of closing its stores. Despite efforts to find a buyer, the end was inevitable, and by September 2011, all 399 remaining outlets had shut their doors for good. For many, Borders was more than just a bookstore. It was a place where memories were made, where one could spend hours discovering new worlds within the pages of a book or find the perfect soundtrack for life's moments. The loss of Borders left a void in the hearts of book and music lovers alike, a nostalgic reminder of a time when browsing a bookstore was a cherished ritual. Number 4. Mervyn's. Mervyn's, the beloved department store chain, began its journey in 1949 in San Lorenzo, California, founded by Mervyn G. Morris. Originally intended to be spelled Mervyn's, the name was tweaked to Mervyn's for a bit more visual appeal. Catering to middle-income shoppers, Mervyn's became a go-to destination for a wide range of national brands, offering everything from clothing and footwear to bedding, electronics, and more. Do you remember the no-frills charm of Mervyn's? It was a place where you could always find great deals without the glitz and glamour of high-end department stores. Known for its practical approach, Mervyn's focused on providing lower prices and offered discounted factory seconds on items like jeans and household linens. It was the perfect spot for families looking to stretch their dollars while still getting quality products. At its peak in 2005, Mervyn's was one of the top 100 retailers in the U.S., boasting 189 stores across 10 states. The stores were a staple in many communities, offering everything you needed under one roof. Whether you were shopping for back-to-school clothes, updating your home decor, or hunting for holiday gifts, Mervyn's was the place to go. However, like many retail giants, Mervyn faced financial difficulties that led to store closures. By 2007, the number of stores had reduced to 177 across 7 states. Ultimately, the company couldn't overcome its financial challenges and filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in October 2008, leading to the closure of all remaining stores by the end of that year. Number 3. Sharper Image. Founded in 1977 by Richard Thalheimer, Sharper Image was an American brand that captivated tech enthusiasts and gift seekers alike. Initially started as a catalog business selling jogging watches, it quickly expanded to offer high-end gadgets, electronics, massage chairs, and air purifiers. Remember those glossy catalogs filled with futuristic gadgets and must-have items that made you feel like you were living in a sci-fi movie? Sharper Image quickly became a fixture in American malls, drawing crowds eager to experience its innovative products. Whether it was testing out the latest massage chair, marveling at the newest tech toy, or finding that perfect gift for someone who had everything, Sharper Image was the place to be. It wasn't just a store, it was an experience, a playground for adults who love technology and luxury. At its peak, Sharper Image boasted 187 retail stores across 38 states, becoming synonymous with cutting-edge consumer electronics. However, its reputation took a hit due to legal issues surrounding its Ionic Breeze air purifiers. The company faced litigation, including a lawsuit against Consumer Reports over negative reviews and customer lawsuits alleging ineffective air purification. This controversy, combined with declining sales and financial struggles, led Sharper Image to file for bankruptcy in 2008. The closure of all retail stores marked the end of an era for the once popular brand. Number 2. FAO Schwarz. FAO Schwarz, the iconic American toy brand and retail chain, holds a special place in the hearts of many who remember its wonder and magic. Established in 1862 by German immigrant Frederick August Otto Schwarz, the store initially began as the Toy Bazaar in Baltimore. However, its true rise to fame came when it moved to New York City. The flagship store, initially located at 765 Broadway and later at Union Square and West 23rd Street, found its legendary home at 745 Fifth Avenue in 1931. For 55 glorious years, FAO Schwarz enchanted toy lovers with its extravagant displays, life-size stuffed animals, and interactive wonders, captivating both children and adults alike. The brand gained global fame with its larger-than-life dance on piano, featured prominently in the 1988 film Big, starring Tom Hanks. Who can forget that iconic scene where Tom Hanks and Robert Loggia played chopsticks and heart and soul with their feet, making the giant piano a symbol of pure, unadulterated joy? FAO Schwarz wasn't just a store, it was a destination where imaginations ran wild, and every visit felt like a journey into a whimsical wonderland. Despite its magical appeal, FAO Schwarz faced financial difficulties that led to bankruptcy in 2003 and the temporary closure of the Fifth Avenue location in 2004. However, the beloved brand was revitalized when Toys R Us, Inc. acquired it in 2009. This move brought hope and excitement as the store reopened its doors to a new generation of toy enthusiasts. Sadly, the joy was short-lived, and the flagship store closed for good in 2015, leaving a void in the hearts of many who had grown up visiting the legendary toy haven. Yet, like a true phoenix rising from the ashes, FAO Schwarz made a triumphant comeback in 2018, reopening at its new flagship location at 30 Rockefeller Plaza. The reopening was a beacon of hope, ensuring that the legacy of FAO Schwarz continued to bring joy through toys, captivating imaginations and creating cherished memories for future generations. Number 1. Gadzooks. Founded in 1983, Gadzooks was the epitome of cool for teenagers in the late 90s and early 2000s. This trendy clothing store, launched by brothers-in-law Jerry Szymanski and Larry Titus, quickly became a go-to destination for young people looking to express themselves through fashion. Inspired by what Szymanski's teenage sons liked to buy, the first Gadzook store opened in Mesquite, Texas, and made an immediate splash by featuring an old white Volkswagen Bug right on the sales floor. A bold move that perfectly captured the store's quirky, youthful vibe. Gadzooks was more than just a store. It was a cultural hub for teens seeking the latest in streetwear and accessories. Walking into Gadzooks felt like entering a wonderland of fashion, where every item screamed individuality and style. The racks were filled with graphic tees, skater shoes, and all the must-have accessories that defined early 2000s fashion. Whether you were into punk, skater, or just wanted to look effortlessly cool, Gadzooks had something for everyone. By the early 2000s, Gadzooks had firmly established itself as a popular spot for trend-setting teens. Its unique mix of stylish clothing and edgy accessories made it a staple in malls across America. However, as with many beloved retail stores, financial difficulties began to surface. In 2005, the brand was acquired by Forever 21. Marking the beginning of the end for the iconic retailer. Despite efforts to revive its former glory, Gadzooks struggled to keep up with changing fashion trends and consumer preferences. Eventually, it closed its doors, leaving behind a legacy of fond memories for those who shopped there during its heyday. For many, Gadzooks remains a nostalgic symbol of the early 2000s fashion scene, a time when shopping was an adventure and personal style was all about making a statement. These iconic stores from the 2000s shaped our shopping experiences and hold a nostalgic place in our hearts. Which of these stores do you miss the most, and what memories do you associate with them? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.